Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how you can implement payment gateway system in your project. So in this case we are going to use Stripe. Okay, so here you can see we have only one option, add to cart, and here I'm going to add one more option, and that is, let's say, pay now. Okay, so when somebody will click on add to cart and they order the product, let's say, so the product will be added as, let's say, cash on delivery, the default payment process, let's say cash on delivery. If you go to the orders table, there is no such a column. Here you can see we have status, but there is no such a column for payment, let's say payment status, paid or cash on delivery. So we'll actually add a column. So at first we'll actually add column, and then I will actually give you this site link. You just have to come here and then you have to install step by step. I will show you everything in details. So guys, here let me add one more button. So let's go at first. So this is our project, and here we have to go to the resources and then views, and from views we have index and all product to show all the products. So in the index we have here add to cart option. Here you can see add to cart, and here I'm going to add one more button. So here I'm going to say, let's say, one more link, and that link will be, let's say, pay now. So I will say pay now. So if I refresh, we'll actually find it in the home page. Here you can see pay now, right? It's showing like this. But so now this is my link, and if I want to pay now, then we can actually go directly to the pay now. So I have to remove it, right? Yeah, guys, so let's go, and here is the thing. So you have to come to this page. I will actually give you the link in the description so that you can actually directly come to this page. Okay, so first of all, here you can see it's showing installation step 1. So we don't need to actually go with the step 1 because we have the project already, right? So let's go with the second one. So I'm going to actually copy this, and I will open a terminal and I will paste it here. And it will actually start downloading what needed basically. So guys, we have installed everything for the Stripe payment gateway, and now from here we will actually copy this to line. Okay, so let's go .env. Here you can see .env, and here we are going to add it. So I'm going to actually so this is so we have to actually remove it, right? .env. So guys, we have actually added these two line here, right? So now step 4 is create controller file for the controller, from which controller actually we are going to control this Stripe payment. Okay, so they have actually created Stripe payment controller. We are not going to create this controller. We are going to use our user controller. Okay, so app HTTP, then controller, and here you can see user controller. So here we will actually do changes. Okay, all the changes. So we'll actually use user controller for it. Okay, so let's go, and here you can see there is a function, and that is Stripe, and so we are going to actually return so we have two function here, right? So the first one is return the view Stripe. So let's go copy it, and before that we have to actually use these two session and Stripe. So we have to import them. So let's go and import them here. So let's go and import here, and here you can see public function Stripe. So let's copy this, and let's go at the bottom of the page. Here we are going to say okay, public function Stripe and return view Stripe. So we haven't actually created this view. So let's go to the views. Inside resources we have views. So here you can see resources, then where is the resources? Here, then views, then we have here, we have to create a new file here. So let's go create a new file, and the file name will be stripe.blade.php. So now we have another function, that is Stripe post request. So this is basically after form submission, so we'll add it later, okay. But at first here you can see if you need to pass custom name, okay, we don't need this. And here you can see we have to actually create a route and then create a blade file. So let's go create a blade file at first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually I can actually directly copy the whole page, and okay, then we'll change it, okay. So let's go not here really, I'll go to the creator and we'll actually paste everything here. If I go to the main design, let me check the link. So here we have front end, so maybe we can actually add all those links from here, okay. And I will actually copy this link and script from here, and let's go, and I will actually go at the main design and we'll actually change here we are going to add all of them, okay. Alright guys, so now in the Stripe we don't need this head, so let's remove this. We'll actually extend main design, so I will say extends the main design. So I'm going to say extend main design. So that's it. Now okay, we don't need to give here semicolon. Now I'll actually keep make a section, so I'll say section, add section, okay, and then name it as, let's say, Stripe view, okay. And basically we have actually copied everything from this page, right? I mean from their view template. Here you can see stripe.blade.php. So we have created the stripe.blade.php and we have actually copied from here. And now we have a main design. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually extend the design here, right? And I have actually added this link and script link from here to main design, okay. That's it. And now I have given here a section, so let's go at the end of the page, and here so before this div, after this div, I'm going to say add section, but here will be end section, let's say end section. And when we use end section, we don't need to actually give here first parenthesis. So let's remove this body part from here, and we have here a script. So I'm going to actually copy this script part from here. I can actually cut it from here, okay, cut it from here. So let's go cut it from here, and I'm going to paste it inside main design script, okay. So let's go here, I'm going to say everything here. Alright guys, so done. Now we have section here, so we have to actually yield it, right? Yield the section. So let's go yield it Laravel 12. I will say Laravel 12, okay. Yeah, and then we'll actually remove this option. And now this is Stripe view, so let's copy this and let's go to the main design and yield it. So I'm going to search here yield it, and we will actually yield it here. Let's copy any of the yield line and we will actually change the name. That's it. So guys, now let's go. We'll actually remove main design, we don't need. And then here you can see we have I can actually remove it, okay. So we have session here for the success method, success session, so no problem. So here we have form action route stripe.post. So now we have to actually create a route. Here you can see we have a route stripe.post. So let's go copy this, and we are going to actually go here in the routes, okay. So let's go to the routes and then web.php, and here we are going to actually create a route for this. So we have we have to create a route with this name, but let's say I think they have also created the route. Here you can see yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually copy this route okay, from here, and I'm going to paste it here. So controller, so we have to change the controller because we have used user controller. We will actually use user controller, right? So I'm going to actually say here user controller class group function, and we will actually check here authentication also, okay, you have to logged in. So let's go. We'll actually add here middleware auth verified. Okay, so let's go and edit. So copy this. So we can actually say here middleware, then auth. Okay, so I'm going to add it here. Okay, add it here. So now we have authentication also. Okay, so guys, from here we are going to actually, so this is a get route for the, you know, for this view. Okay, to get this view, so we will go to the user controller, and here you can see this is the function. So this is the function name we have here. Let me remove this in the web.php. So this is the function name, right? Stripe. And from the function we will actually return here you can see a view that is Stripe. So it will actually go to the resources, then views, then Stripe. Okay, .blade.php here. And from here you can see we have a form here, and when somebody actually click on the submit button, then it will actually go here this post route. Here you can see action method post route stripe.post. So it will go to the user controller, but before that it will go to the web.php. In the route, here you can see post route Stripe, then Stripe post. So you have to actually create a function like this. So let's go. I think they have created it for us, so we have to copy just. Okay, so here you can see this is the controller, this is the web, and this is the file. Done. So we'll actually go at the top maybe, and here you can see this is the function we have to copy. So we have copied this function for the, you know, view page, right? View template Stripe. And now we'll actually go for the form. So we have to copy this function, and here you can see it will actually go to the Stripe post. So we will go to the user controller, and here I will actually paste this function, and here you can see this function name is Stripe post also. And now what will happen is here you can see session. So we have to actually import session here also. I have already imported, right? Here you can see session. So why it's showing error? So we are going to actually remove this. Okay, we don't need this. I'll actually return you know, here you can see it's actually returning, you know, success method, right? So we can actually say here that return redirect back. Okay, so we will say that return redirect, then I will say back, then I will say with this success method. So I will say with. That's it. Now there will be no error, and that's it. Okay guys, so let's go. So let's refresh here. I don't know if there is any error or not. Now, so here you can see I have, you know, 3 order here. So we have here enter your address, then phone number, and here we have confirm order. Here we have to actually add one more you know, link, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go there. Here you can see pay now, so I'm going to actually say here pay now. So let's go. So we have to actually go for you know, product details, right? Here you can see product details, and here we have card button here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add here this link, right? Now let's go and refresh. So let's go add it once again in the cart. So I will go there. So we have here view cart products, right? So let's go for the cart products. So here you can see view cart products, and here maybe we have this link, and that is, let's say, confirm. Yes, here we have confirm. So here you can see this is the route confirm. Maybe I can add it. Let's just check. Okay, so pay now option, let's say I want to click here pay now, and nothing will happen because I haven't actually give here anything. And here you can see pay now option, and here we are going to actually give the route link. Okay, and the route link will be if you go to the web.php here, I like keep it in the very left, and here you can see this is the route name. We should have a name for it, right? Let's just give it a name. So I'm going to say name Stripe. Stripe. Okay, so let's go and let's go to this view cart, and here we are going to actually add it. Okay, so I'm going to say route. Oops. Okay, so the route name is Stripe. Now let's go refresh. Here you can see we have pay now. If I click on pay now, it will actually took me to the Stripe page. Okay, so undefined variable count. So we have to actually, so I got it. Let me explain you. Here you can see we have this cart number, right? How many items actually have added. So we have to actually compact it also for the Stripe. So we'll go to the web.php here, and let's go back web.php here, and here we'll actually go to the Stripe function. So user controller. So let me go to the app, then HTTP, then controller, then user controller, and here we have to compact the count result. Here you can see we have count. So I'll actually check it. So let's copy this. Okay, copy it, and let's go back to the Stripe function here, and here we are going to actually compact the count. So I will say compact. Okay, and here I'm going to say that count. Now it will show perfectly. So let's go. If I refresh, now it will work. Here you can see it's working perfectly. So here we have the Laravel 12 Stripe payment gateway integration example, and now we will actually give here card and card number, then CVC, then we can actually pay here. So here you can see pay now $100, right? But this is fixed value, but we don't know that how many dollar we have we don't know the actual price, right? If I go there in the cart, here you can see this is the actual price, $36. So we have to actually pass the total price when we will actually go directly to the Stripe, right? We have to pass it. So let's go back. So we'll actually go directly to the product details page, right? From the product details, not really, we will actually go for the cart at first. So let's go cart view. So here you can see view cart product, and here we have here the Stripe route. So here we have this price, right? You can see total price. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually pass it with this route. So I will say dollar price. Now we will actually get the price where in the stripe.blade in the web.php. Okay, and here okay, so here I'm going to say, okay guys, we have to actually pass here price also. I'll say price, and it will actually go for the Stripe function. So user controller Stripe, here you can see function, and here we have price. So I will say dollar price, and then we'll actually compact the price also. Okay, so we have count and then price, but we have to actually mention it here. So I'll say dollar price is equal to dollar price, and we have actually compared the price. Now it will actually go for the stripe.blade.php, and here we can actually show the price. So here you can see I will actually show here price. So I will actually say here that this blade syntax, okay, and here I'm going to say that dollar, not here really, I will actually say dollar at the outside, and here I'm going to say dollar price, the variable. Now if I go back and if I refresh here, let's say not really, I'll go back to this cart. Here you can see I'm in the cart, and now let's say I want to go for the pay now, and here you can see now my payment is 36. Now one thing you can see that we are missing the CSS. So what can I do is we can actually use here base. So let's go at the top. Here we are going to use base after extend. Okay, so here I'm going to say base, and we have all the things in public, right? So refresh. What is happening? Okay, now it will work perfectly. So now you can see our total price is 36, and now if we actually give here card information and all the date properly, then we can actually pay it. But before that, you need you need to create a Stripe account. One thing is, here you can see we have get all the things right properly. Okay, so okay, before that, if I go to the home page, here you can see I am going to the home page and we have here pay now. If I click on pay now, it will actually do nothing because it will we haven't actually give here link. In the index we have added, right? Okay, so here we will actually pass route to a route. So I'm going to say route, and here I'm going to say, and we know we have a route Stripe, and here I'm going to actually pass a parameter that will be price, let's say. So I'm going to actually pass here product price. So here this one, so product prices, I'm going to copy this, copy it, paste it here. So we are we have this option also. So I'm going to copy directly this one, and we'll go in which page, let's say. Okay, I can actually copy the whole link, right? So let's copy the whole link, let's copy it, and let's go for the all product, and here we are going to add it. Let's go add it. Okay, and then we'll add it where in the product details also, right? Yeah, and here we are going to add it. Okay, so I'm going to say let's go for it. So guys, let's go check if it is working perfectly. Here you can see now if I go pay now, it will actually took me to the Stripe, and here you can see the price is 12, right? Okay, so it's working perfectly. Now we have to actually check that our payment system is working or not. So for this we will actually copy their number and everything. So I'm going to actually copy this number. If I say pay now, invalid API key provide, so we haven't actually create the Stripe account, so we have to actually create the account. When we'll actually click on pay now, right, it should add here in our database orders table. It should add in a column, and the column name should be, let's say, payment status. So there should be paid, and if it is not if it is cash on delivery, so the default one will be cash on delivery. So we are going to actually add here one more column. Okay, but before that I forgot to mention one thing, and that is, if I go to the .env, here you can see we have Stripe key. So you will find this key from your account. Okay, so this was copied from someone, so you have to actually use your own Stripe key. Okay, that's it, and that's it for the env. And after that we will actually go for what? So now we will actually create one more column. So to extend column, we know the secret. So let me remove all of them here, and we just have to actually go directly to the database, then migration, and here we have to actually add one more column in where orders table, right? Here you can see we have product ID and everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually go to the terminal here, and in the terminal I'm going to say that okay, I need to create a column. So I'm going to say PHP artisan, I'll say artisan make, I'll say here migration, then I'll say add underscore column, but we have to actually mention here column name. Let's say I will say payment status, let's say payment status. So this is the column name. To the table name, add column name to to the table name. So the table name is what? Orders. Okay, and here I will say hyphen table is equal to orders. That's it. I'll press enter. We'll actually go there, and we'll actually say here that table $table, I'll say string. Okay, and here I'm going to say payment, right? Payment underscore status. Alright guys, and here we are going to say the default one, default default one should be let's say cash on. Okay, we can actually say here cash on delivery or COD, let's say COD, so cash on delivery. Okay, that's it. Now let's go and migrate it. So I will say PHP artisan migrate, press enter, done. Now let's go. We'll go to the database. Here you can see the database, and if I refresh, so here is the status, right? So what can I do is I can actually drag and drop it, after okay, so we have the status, right? Yeah, so here you can see status delivered, and then cash on delivery, right? So this is the default one. So let's say somebody will pay it. So when somebody will actually go for the pay option, here you can see this pay. So if I click on pay now, then it will actually go for what, let me remove this. It will actually go for the app, then HTTP, then controllers. We have user controller here. I mean, it will actually go to Stripe post function, right? From here we are going to actually say that, okay, so what will happen is this should be card, right? Yeah, no problem. And now let's want to copy this one, because this is for the confirmation order. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually copy everything from here. So let's copy everything, and let's go back to here, and we'll actually add it here. Okay, that's it. So we are going to actually pass here. Okay, so we have user ID, auth ID. We can actually get user ID through auth ID, right? So we have address, phone number, and product ID, card product, no problem. So we have to actually receive all the address and phone number, right? Because if you think about this function, this confirm order, so this confirm order actually return from here. We have to actually go for routes, then web.php. From here you can see confirm order will actually go for the confirm order function. So let's go to the user controller, and here you can see we have a confirm order function, and it will actually come from a form, right? Because you can see this is request, so it will actually come from a form, and we have all the fields here, right? If I go to the here you can see if I go for the card, and from the card here you can see if I press confirm order, then it will actually took all the address and phone number, right? Address and phone number. So we should forward the address and phone number with pay now also. So this is a link, right? So it will actually go for what, pay now pays, so this one. And from here we need to actually add two more field, right? Without this, how can we get the field value, right? Your address and phone number. So we are going to add this. So let's go. So this is the form, right? I'm going to copy this form. So let's go, and let's just go here for the view. So this is the Stripe, right here. Okay, so we have to actually add all the fields here. Okay, so I'm going to actually add here. Okay, so let's copy this one. Okay, copy this one, and let's want to add it for name. Okay, I mean address, and then phone number. Okay, so this one would be for address, so I'm going to say ADDRESS address, and it should be given. So I'll say here that, okay, required. I will actually use here required attribute. Okay, that's it. And here we will say phone number, so you have to give the phone number also. I'll say phone number, and this is also needed, so I'll say required, required. Okay, that's it, because we haven't actually do backend validation for this. So now what will happen, it will actually go for somewhere, somewhere. Okay, I mean here you can see type would be text, but here we should give a name, right, for these inputs, and we will actually keep same name. If I go to the view view card products, right, for the confirm order, so we'll actually copy this name. So let's go back Stripe, and here we are going to give a name. So here type text, and here I'm going to say I want to give a name. So here also, okay, here also name, and name will be receiver address, and then what, receiver phone number, receiver phone number. Okay, wait here. So now if I go there, if I let's say I want to go for pay now, and here you can see address and phone number. So you have to actually give address and phone number. Okay, that's it. And now let's say somebody will click here, pay now. So it will go here, it will go to the this route, this stripe.post. So let's go to the route. We have here web.php, and here we have a post route here, you can see. So it will go for stripe post. So let's go stripe post, user controller stripe post. So here I'm going to actually go to the stripe post, here you can see, and here we'll actually say that we'll actually add cart product ID, address, then request, receive address. We have actually copied from this function, right, confirm order function, everything except this return. Okay, that's it. Now guys, I will actually say here that okay, cart product, let me explain you. So this is product card, and we are going to fetch, we are going to find the product ID through the current auth ID, right? And then we'll actually add the address and phone number here, you can see. And then for, let's say we can have multiple product, right, in our cart, so we'll actually go for it. Okay, and then here you can see order, new order, receive address, that's it, and then save, right? Everything will be perfect. And now here let's say now what will happen if it is paid, right? Here sorry, here you can see we can actually pay now. So what will happen is now here we know we have a column, and the column name is what? Payment status. If I go to the structure, here you can see payment status. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to say it will be paid. So let's go add here dollar order. Here I will actually say payment status will be will be, let's say, paid, right? Yeah, order. Okay. So when the payment will done, payment will be successfully done, then actually the status will be paid, right? Okay guys, so guys I have actually created my account. So what you have to do, you have to actually click here the settings. Okay, then you will find all these options. So you have to actually go for the developers, and here you can see I have select PHP, so it will be by default Node.js or something else. You can actually click here PHP, and appearance maybe the theme, right? So yeah, I will actually go with the default one. So guys, here you can see if I go to the home, now here you can see my API keys, right? So I have to actually copy this. Okay, then let's go to that .env. Here we are going to actually paste it, so let's paste it here. All right, and now here we have secret key, so let's paste it here. So now everything is done, and now let's say I want to go for the payment option. Okay, now I have actually changed something. So here you can see my card number is incorrect. So what can I do? I can actually take a demo card number. So we'll actually go back to our, let's go there, and name is, let's say, test. So I'll say, let's say my name, no problem. Here CBC123, let's say 123 and 12, let's say, and 2030, let's say. And here the name, let's say, test. Okay, if I pay now, it should go for the payment. The payment should be, here you can see payment is successfully done, right? And now it's a time to check if it is updated or not. Yes, here you can see a new user, user ID is 4. Here you can see, if I go to the users, we have here user 4. Here you can see test user, right? So from here we have bought 3 items, right? And all are paid. So guys, now let's say want to go directly here, and I want to add to cart, and now I'll go to the cart here, and now let's say I want to say confirm order. Okay, and here I'll say blah blah blah, let's say USA. Okay, not really, it would be, let's say, phone number, this one, let's say, or let's say 222. Okay, this one. And if you press on confirm order, and here you can see order confirmed, and there is no data. So now let's go back to this database, and here if I refresh, now here you can see we have added it right properly, and it's cash on delivery. Okay, so that's it. So this is how actually you can, you know, add payment gateway for the Stripe. So guys, I hope this video is helpful for you. Please make sure to give a like. Okay, so guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.